Good afternoon, everybody. How's it going? How's it going, you all? Hello, everybody, and thank you so very much for joining me tonight. How's it going? I hope everybody's having a happy Sunday. I ask as you come in to kindly share the live with others. You all share the live. This week's been a week, okay? I took today, y'all, and I spent all day in bed. All day in bed. I needed to regroup to be able to start back fresh for Monday with some strength. So let me know too as we get into the title of the live if you are able to see me well and definitely hear me well too. Kate Lee Murdoch says, "What did you use for your face? You look nice. I would like it for myself." I eat a lot of avocados. That is one thing that's good for your skin too, women. So you eat avocado. It gives your skin that natural texture, the natural softness. Um, I know a lot of people in the States, it may be a little bit more expensive, but it's well worth it. And try not to use too much makeup because in a way, makeup take away from your natural, you know, moisturizing. Charles Explorer says, "What do Haitians really want? Not does. You know who are watching too. What do Haitians really want, you all?" And that is the title. And I have several reasons why I said I'm going live tonight. And this is what I want to, speak on. Because there's so much going on in Haiti, you all. And then you start wondering, what is it that we really want? Because when we complain about one thing, that one thing gets fixed, and then it's still something else that we continuously complain about. So, exactly what do we want? And are we willing to put in the work to see the change for what we want? So, I'm trying to get my dogs under control, you all. Janine, Janine says, "Hi, Marie, you are beautiful, dear." Thank you. Thank you, Janine. Calvier Al says, "Salut, Marie. Comment vous y bébé? Li très tard, moi, obligé à dormir, chérie. Moi, c'était une bonne soirée. Merci." Bonne soirée. Hello, Mr. Seal. How's it going? Bonsoir à toutes. Hello, my sister Marie Noog. Hello, yours truly. Hey, sis. Hello, Kay Miller, my sister Kay. How's it going? Hello to everyone. Hello. Oswald Benham pronounced bien aimé. Zaboka Bliss. I don't know what that is. But Zaboka avocado, you all, helps your skin a whole lot. And no. I do not do any type of bleaching. So you all, tonight, what does Haitian really want? So let's start on the gas subject. Recently, we had a big gas issue in Haiti. We could not get any petrol anywhere. We had it in the country. However, it wasn't able to get to certain parts. Y'all know how these gangsters decide what go on in our country, block things or whatever. Well, unsure of some facts behind why they made the decisions that they made, the gas price went up. But to back up a little bit, During that pandemic, when we had no access to gas, people were able to access it and were charged the normal, everyday Haitian people who had access to it were charging their neighbors. They were selling it for outrageous prices. Okay? Pou moun mwen yo pataje live la. Le nou pat gen gaz, moun yo te ap stoke gaz, epi yo tap vend ni a un pri ki men wote. Right? They were selling the gas, you all, at an outrageous price. So now that gas is back to normal, I'm not sure why they made the decision that they made. The gas price went up to, I think, about right now, maybe $2.50 US. And now we have it where a lot of people have been, we spent the whole last week seeing a lot of protests in the streets, seeing a lot of craziness happening because gas prices being raised. But to me, that sounds so hypocritical because with the gas price not being raised, many of you all took advantage of it anyways. You still hijack your price to top notch. People were paying $25 in Haiti for a gallon of gas. And these were normal people getting it in gallons and actually charging people all of this money for it. So now that the gas price have went up, what, maybe a few cents more, but now we have access to it. It is able to actually get to people in the country, and people want to protest and make a big deal. So what is it that we really, really want? And are we willing to set an example? Because a lot of people in Haiti are so quick to, I guess, put separation. Okay, say the bourgeois are doing this, the to this and that, and it is a lot of that that's going on. But when do the everyday Haitian people make a decision that enough is enough and that they are not going to mistreat each other? Because living in Haiti, you see that we are our own worst enemy. What is it that we really want? Because when you get what you are asking for, it is as if it's always a problem. All right? Always a problem, always complaint. Pou moun mwen yo ki ap gade, um, gaz la moute, men kounya nou ka jwen gaz. Men imagine mwen pase yon pil moun tap ven gaz la apri ke yo vle. Et puis nous, semaine ça qui passait, yo bloqué la rue, yo font pile bagay pour tête gaz là. Mais imaginez qui ça nous voulait. Parce que quand yo jouen gaz, yo monte prix en petit cal, right? Par contre, pour qui raison, tout yo monte prix, yo monte. Mais ou ka jouen ni sans bataille, ou ka juste aller dans une station gaz ou jouen gaz. Mais que n'importe ça, peuple a mandé, les yo jouen ni, c'est un coup toujours gagné une bataille qui là nous-mêmes nous a fait décision pour nous suspendre à bataille avec une ak l'autre pour bagay qui pas fait sens. Et si que pour nous joindre un changement vrai, c'est nous-mêmes qui pour travailler pour changement parce que pas gen l'autre monde qui a venu Haïti pour venir faire des séries changements pour nous. C'est eux-mêmes qui pour faire décision pour bailler tête au changement. So also I heard everybody that had been kidnapped, you all have been released, which is a blessing. They have all been released, and I actually saw a video today of the people telling, saying that they were not mistreated, that they were well, they were this, they were that. Which I say, thank you, God. That the people were unharmed, they weren't hurt. So that is a blessing. That's a blessing. That's what matters. You know, people do take advantage of certain systems in Haiti, but seeing the state of Haiti, seeing where our officials have our country, all right? If we did not have many great people who out of their own will decided to leave the comfort of their own home to come and lend a hand to many people in Haiti, I do think that our country would be a lot more behind than what it is today. So I appreciate each and everyone that, you know, make that effort to come out here and assist the people in Haiti. So I'm gonna take you all up to my last upload, right? Y'all, my last upload was me testing the children at GoDaddy. Please share the live, you all. Share the live with others. Have you ever slept so much, you all, that you still tired, right? That's how I feel tonight. I've been sleeping, but yet no matter how much I sleep, I am still tired, right? But my last upload, you all, is an upload that I think is the beginning of a new journey. It's the beginning of something new for life in Haiti. The children in which we sponsor, I made a promise to myself that this year and on, that I'm going to hold schools accountable. And in any way which I can come in and assist to see them get better in certain areas, and that is exactly what I would do. I did several surprise visits at Godad Community, which is way up in Kaskov, way up in the mountains, you all. So those children are not children which I could easily say, you know what, because admin is this way, so I'm going to turn around and get myself out of it. I want to, my humanly side, but my heart, my spirit, what I stand for would not allow me to do that. And y'all, because I've been so busy, I said, you know, I have to take it, put everything to the side and go up there and actually be somewhat hands-on. I'm so glad that we did that. I think that video showed you all a great example of a lot of the issues that is within our country. What is it that we really, really want? And I'm going to go back to, I remember when coming into Haiti and I would share my ideas with others. And people would say, well, you need to have this, you need to have that. And I always would laugh deep inside because people assume to start something it takes money. No, the initial step is never about money. I knew the initial step for this platform, you all, was just putting in the work, determination, the willingness to actually do something about the change, and everything else will be attached to me. So as I go in and start testing the kids there, I realize there is a huge problem. You have admins as I come in complaining to me that they have not been paid, that they haven't been doing this, they haven't been that. But at the end of the day, one of the things that I want them to understand is your work is for the children. Before you focus on just money with something that you do, especially with working with children, with working with elders, with doing humanitarian work, money should never be your first focus. Your first focus should be the love and the passion in which you put behind your work. So as far as GoDaddy, you all, you will see me up there doing more and more hands-on with them. My goal is to rub off on them and get them to step up and really, really work towards what you want. We can't wait on, even if Haiti had laws, okay? We do have laws, okay? But you cannot wait on the government to come in to do everything for you because you already took the initiative to have a school. So now it is up to you to be hands on. It is up to you to make sure that the children are getting the proper education in which they need. So I just want to thank you all so much too. I got so many feedbacks on that video. I didn't know how receptive you all would be to it, but that let me know that you are watching, and we are still on the same mission. I will be heading back up there, trying to be more and more hands on. I know a lot of people were concerned about the 16-year-old, and so am I. And no, she is a part of the school. However, she is not one of the children that Life in Haiti sponsors. And I would say as of now, we will. Because the thing is, y'all, some of the issues that you see in the classroom in Haiti that the professors and maybe admin, they're not trained to look at, is there's a lot more issues going on in the background than what we see in person. And it seems to me, our peoples, we have trained ourselves not to be emotional in many ways, right? So when that child come in, that child could very well be hungry, be being abused, be going through so much, which is in addition to the learning disability that they have, but all of that is overlooked because people are not trained. People aren't. I need people that's going to put the passion and the love behind working with the kids. And because of you all great people, I will tell you that I am going to hire a personal teacher. And that personal teacher will be over a special class, okay, which what we call special aid and special education in the U.S., so that they can have more one-on-one teaching and to be able to identify how they learn. All right, my sister Arlene says, "Happy Sunday, everyone! Happy Sunday! Like the live, smash the live, and share the live. You all kindly share the live. And if you've yet to give the live a like, kindly give the live a like." Ed Bennett says, "Hi Marie, how are you, sis? I am doing good. Thank you for asking. And you?" Oswald Je Bien-Aimé says, "Haiti confuses me. You see gang violence, then you people playing golf in Pétionville. Then you see people walking about. Is the media hype or fake?" I don't think the media is fake. Okay. Do I believe the media is hype? Of course. I think it's the same way in every country, right? Certain parts of Houston, Texas, I don't think you just want to go get up and just walk around there. Thing about Haiti is there's no security, and that is basically everywhere. Okay. Is Haiti unsafe everywhere? I wouldn't say that. But Haiti's a small place and you have to interact. You have to get out. You can't just stay in the house 24/7, which leads to you always having to be careful because you don't have a system which is fighting for you as part of the normal everyday society. You have people who are in Haiti now and they are enjoying Haiti. At times, Haiti is cool, and you don't hear the media pushing that. They mainly lean on the bad days of Haiti. So that is why everything is sensationalized about Haiti, and it's all about making us look as the most unsafe, the most scariest place in the world, which, Haiti is scary. However, I hear about other places that have things going on, just as similar as Haiti has. Patricia says, happy Sunday, sis. How's it going? Lycée c'est fils le pain chaque chercher un rien pour le faire pour l'entrer l'argent c'est chita fait. Oh, lycée, merci un pile, chérie. We got a hater on the live, you all. Thank you. Thank you. I welcome you and bring a friend. Seashell says, "Hi Marie, awesome channel. I love how real you are about the issues in Haiti. Thank you so very much." Um, what I share my honest everyday experiences in Haiti, and it may be somebody else may have had a different experience. Someone else may have had a different experience. Explore Miami. You've carried 10 people, 10 people. Thank you so very much, my brother, for your continuous love and support of life in Haiti. Haiti will see change. I can feel it. Definitely, you all. We are working towards that. I think it takes more and more of us who have the knowledge to share with others. I remember on my Lemon video, Craig shared with people to stop just sending transfers in and actually come and get that live experience. All right. That is what I encourage for many people to do. The thing, especially with a Haitian background, who was born and raised in Haiti and traveled abroad, come back and exemplify that love, exemplify exactly what you want the people of Haiti to grow and to learn. Haitian people, we are our own worst enemy. Okay. Number one thing we need to do in Haiti is learn to start loving and supporting each other more. That's one. Two, learning that it's not just about money. You got to get the service that you got to be able to give the service in which for the money in which you are charging, okay? Everything has turned to money in a lot of ways in our country, especially with the everyday people. When you go, such as what happened with my dog, you go to a vet and they are really careless. Anything happens. You go into hospitals, you all. The hospitals are overcharging people for every little thing. One of the things I'm learning about hospitals in Haiti is that when a person go in the hospital, you go in with an emergency, but everything in which you have to do, you have to pay. So if you are unable to pay for it, so I'm screaming for my dogs to hush. Excuse me, y'all. So definitely we will see a change in Haiti, but it takes us, okay? Et nous-mêmes li pour nous pays à changer, et nous-mêmes qui pour supporter une avec l'autre, please. C'est nous-mêmes qui pour faire. Seashell says, I'm from the Bahamas and we have been labor xenophobic because our government have repatriated Haitians who enter the country illegally. We have gangs in the Bahamas, but none who kidnap citizens. Wow. So gangs, I mean, you are it's everywhere. Um, you look at the U.S. The U.S. have so many gangs there. The thing is, it is being controlled. You got to know that there's gonna be bad people, bad things happening, but how do you control it? That is what we need. We need security. We need people to be held accountable. When I go in these schools and I see how teachers are operating, how everyday things are happening, I'm wondering now if there was someone that oversee everything that come around maybe once a month, would things get so out of hand? People are not being supervised. They're not being supervised. Flo Andre says that is right. Miss Caridad now says, hi, my daughter Marie. This is Mommy Caillou. I know your name, Mommy Caillou. How you doing? Kay says, share the live, watch the videos. They are amazing. You watch it, they are amazing. You watch the Better for Life in Haiti. You all kindly share the live, and if you've yet to give the live a like, kindly give the live a like. Patricia, you've carried 50 people, 50 people. Thank you so very much, my sister, for your continuous love and support of life in Haiti. May God bless you. Thank you. I'm thankful they were released, but I don't like the fact that a ransom was paid. These gangs will target missionaries in large organizations. Now, are we sure that a ransom was paid? Because I mean, I don't know. That I don't know. Ghetto Flower says, good night, family. Hope you're doing well tonight. Keep pushing. We're destined to make it through all challenging for the changes. That's right. We just need to have more of us fighting for a change than more of them fighting to keep it as is. Yesterday, I was having a conversation with a prominent member in Haiti, and one of the things I told him is if we can change the system and we can get people to not, a lot of people in Haiti are so used to what's not normal. They're so used to what's not normal that it is difficult to teach them normalcy. But if we can instill something which would help the people to change the way which they think, and we can get a great leader and get the people behind that leader, Haitians can make a change overnight. Because Haitians, we're strong people. And when Haitian people tell you they are tired and they're not going to take something, that is exactly what they're going to do. They're going to put their foot down. So, really, the people have to come to a point where they come to a realization that what's going on is not real, it's not right, and that we're not going to take anymore and we want to change. We want to change. Daniel D says, Marie really inspires me because no matter what the challenges are, she never gives up on God's work. Hashtag inspired. Never, never, you all. What I do is nothing that's forced. What I do is nothing that's copied. What I do is what I love. There's so much I could do on YouTube, having a platform, but I choose to go this route. This is my comfort. There's no change here. I don't get the fickleness from me because I genuinely love what I do. And now I'm really coming into my purpose and accepting that God, He had a plan. And everything happens in our lives for a reason. You know, sometimes when things are happening in our lives and we don't understand it, just continue to be strong, continue to push through it because it all is happening for a reason. Just allow yourself to be used to be a vessel for others in everything that you do. Every gift that God give you, bless others. So I encourage many of you all with people, family members in Haiti to continue to talk to them, continue to encourage them. And the people who own businesses, the people who are teachers. Why am I a teacher? Why am I a school owner? Why? Because the purpose is when we get in that line of work is we're forming lives. We're forming understanding. We're changing lives. And am I really changing a life or am I ruining that life? So I definitely, you all, look forward to what life in Haiti will do up there at Godet. Um, so we'll see. Patricia says, I was so happy to see you showing that. On the other hand, was very sad to see how the school had decreased. The government is too busy to check on the school. Long time ago, they used to have inspectors. You're right, my sister. We need inspectors. And guess what? I think that would be a job I'm good at. I would be great at being an inspector for a school because we need people to hold people accountable in Haiti. People are just really, really doing whatever and accepting whatever. And that has to change. That has to change. And in order for it to change, is holding them accountable. So now, of course, we'll see a major change there because my goal is for us to assist them in any way which we can, for me to actually physically be there, okay, and seeing how they're teaching, making sure that children that such as we have a 16-year-old in the first grade, and at times, when you shooting a video, you in the present, so you go back in and you watch it and you see, wow, I could have done that differently. Yet as I'm doing it, nothing on Life in Haiti is scripted. Okay, so sometimes you ask that kid a question and the response that you get is not a response which you looking for. Well, it's a planned response. And I honestly did not know that we had a 16-year-old in the class. It was when I went there to ask the question, but I'm glad we did. It's never too late to learn, you all. I remember seeing people almost 60 getting their high school diploma. So it's never too late to learn. We just have to have the people there willing to do the job. And as for them, I will be the inspector because at the end of the day, it's not about the money. It's about changing lives. It's about seeing the children in which we invest so much in grow up to be young, successful, I mean, flying. Because we don't want to invest in something that's gonna make the system worse. Now I tell them all the time in this group, I got a doctor, I got an engineer, and never allow people to limit you or say because you're poor. And one of the things Haitian people have bad, that we destroy each other, and that child self-esteem could very well been stepped on way before they left the home because people are already discouraged where they're coming out of, and because they're not from a rich family, they're not from a rich this, such as it is a stigma in our culture, then they would not amount to nothing. But what Life in Haiti stands for, and this is what I tell them, you keep on pushing. If I can get somebody to sponsor you today and to sponsor you next year, if you can guarantee me that you learn, you do your homework, that you indulge yourself in learning, and I'm going to push for you until I can't anymore. And I know God is never going to put it in a position where we can't continue to support good things. So yeah, I was telling the children, you stay motivated. You can do it. You will do it. Don't worry about what people have to say about you not from this type of family and you didn't go to this type of school. And if you want to go to that school, I tell them to pray about it. Ask God for everything that you think your heart desires. And if it is according to his will, he will see it to pass. He definitely will. Patricia B&M says going all over to make sure the school were in compliance, but not anymore. Yeah. I wish CARICOM could govern over Haiti until there there is stability. Wow, somebody need to do something for us. LIH producers videos subscribe so you can be notified as it be uploaded. So you all kindly, when you hit that subscribe button, please turn on the bell so that when I do new uploads, you will get it. I have been doing so much, you all. I'm not gonna spill it, but you will definitely get to see what have Marie been busy doing. And I cannot thank you all enough. The great people that stand with life in Haiti. Y'all are awesome for real. I love you all. I couldn't I don't think words can I can't put it to words just how much I love you all. And some of you are just awesome. And I ask that God continue to bless you all. We were able to do some good things this month and still have more good things on the agenda coming up. Mr. Seal, you carried 20 people, 20 people. May God bless you for your continuous love and your continuous support of life in Haiti. Thank you so much. This is the last Sunday before Christmas. Let us all show the sister a love with some super chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Seal. Thank you. G Man Low says, hi Marie, hello, how's it going? Hi Marie, the tagline pronounced bien aimé is for the people who don't know how to say my last name. I expect you to at least recognize the different accents of the alphabet. Okay, okay. We don't want to get into names because my name's been botched, but I've grown used to that. I've grown used to that. Wilson Jean says at and Barack VOA is a propaganda tool funded and financed by the US government for disinformation. Wow. Hello, Mr. Jean. How's it going? Stallion. You carry 10 people, 10 people. Thank you so very much, Stallion, for your continuous love and your continuous support of life in Haiti. Love you, love y'all. Thank you. Hello, my sexy Huey girl. Let's let's support the channel in positive cause. Thank you. Thank you, Stallion. Wilson says Delta Force can control Portal Prince in less than 15 minutes. So do you think 400 Maozo group in Montesson are well trained to keep this small place hostage? 17 missionaries, 16 US citizens. Yeah, there's some stuff that's going on in our country. It's really bigger than what we think. Okay. And now I'm starting to understand that why I hate politics, why I would never be a politician. I don't think a person with a heart like mine could ever get in that line of work. And I don't even think it's just a Haiti thing. But I believe that what's happening is definitely in a way to keep the Haitian people hostage on the level which they are at. Because, like Mr. Jean said, what's going on in Haiti is something which can be controlled like this. It is not controlled because maybe somebody doesn't want it to be controlled. It can't be real. Really, it can't. Jahala says, I know the people of Haiti need to put aside their differences and work together so Haiti could be a better place. That's right. We focus too much on things which is not growth. Y'all know one of the reasons why I don't entertain stupidity, and I can go on and forgive because that not only does that rent too much space in my mind, but we have enough of that in this country to continue to be a part of that. But when we speak of a change, no, we need to not entertain stupidity. Some people, when they are talking, we need not to give them a response. We need not to even acknowledge them. And that's just what it is. When we continue to pay these gangs in Haiti, we enable them. And that's why they're able to do what they do. Slick DC says, love you too. Yours truly says, support this sister, you guys. Thank you, my brother. Yours truly. Don Johnson says, first off, the missionaries were never in any danger. Haitians only harm other Haitians. Wow. They respect everyone else. Speak for them. Who say Haitian? Speak. You're speaking big. They respect everyone else. Lastly, news of the ransom payment will make things worse. Ça, c'est un gros problème dans le pays, ah oui. Haïtien va respecter l'autre Haïtien. Why? Ou gen nou avin la ou ap fè plis ke lot moun. Ou gen men pi bon intention. Men deske ou pa vini evon blan ye. Haitians, you all have it bad. I think that that'll take us to a whole nother subject too, because maybe it's the years of slavery. Maybe that is why we still, in a way, adapt that master and slave mentality and don't want to admit it. You notice, I notice how even with the youth, certain young Haitians, when they have goals and they share with their others, other little friends, the response, they don't, it's like it always have to be something gained right off top. And you are only as good as the days that you say yes to many people in Haiti. Because the day that you may honestly can't, you no longer have value. We don't support each other. This every time that I meet with the kids, I make it a point to speak to them about teaching, about sharing, supporting each other, checking on each other, being emotional. I mean, I want to give a big, big shout out to Hope Center. That center, you all, is worth exemplifying, is worth duplicating all over Haiti. The way that they train the kids, how well, I mean, wow. But it took somebody that's not Haitian to come and establish something like that. But it is a great, great program. So for the Haitian people who are watching, Haitians, we must learn to support each other. We must learn to stop always thinking of ourselves when doing things that requires group. We will never prevail like that. Yours truly says Haiti and Haitians, the most vulnerable ones, benefit from your donations. That's right. That's right. Life in Haiti is growing. LIH Voice is on board. Subscribe so you won't miss out on anything. You all don't forget to subscribe to LIH Voice. Do not forget. Check out LIH Voice, you all, and hit that subscribe button. Wilson Jean says your job qualification is head of state, where you have power to enforce the rules. We had inspectors who were doing their job during Duvalier regime, right? Yeah. If I was to ever work for the government, I think it would be in the education department. And it definitely would be holding schools accountable. Is this, I always tell people with life in Haiti, I have no friends. Is this is work. This is serious. And that's one thing we need to adapt to. A lot of people feel like once they own something, like, or let's just say once they become a police officer, then they are God. No one can tell them what to do. They cannot be corrected. They don't understand that that position comes with exemplifying certain love. Cannot be driving any kind of way. You can't just run up on people just because you are a chef. People have to be held accountable, and no one is above the law. I think that would be a, but you know what? We're heading up that way, but we're a minute away from getting there because we need to change the minds of the people to take them there. And the minds of the people has to change from up there all the way to down here. Redemption for the God fearing ones. Mhm. Kasama received payment from the international community point blank. Wow. Respect strangers, but it's their own they hurt. That's really sad. We Haitian people, we need to love each other and take care of each other, our ancestors. Very true. Wow. Done. Marie Nook says, at Don, you are so right about the Haitian people. Only hurt the poor people, the people that are struggling. Very true. Hello, my brother. How's it going? Late to the party. Hello, my brother. You always on time, Haitian Warrior King. You here. Yours truly says, Deep, the gangs are like wild dogs that the government use to keep the people in fear and in panic mode so that the government can continue to oppress the people without repercussions, right? Staying prayerful for the school system and children. Stay blessed, my sister. Thank you. Thank you, my sister. Due to colonization, we still worship our colonizers. It affects all of us as Black people. Just know that slavery is just in another form. The chains have been removed from our necks and feet. They've been put on our brains, you know. And the easiest way they keep us enslaved is by keeping us at the level that we are at, educational level. And what is it that the Haitian people want? As I end the live tonight, I have a meeting, you all. What do we want? We may cry and complain about everything, but are we exemplifying the change in which we want to see? If you are a school owner in Haiti, are you setting standards? If you are a teacher, do you first have the passion to work with children? And are you passionately teaching? Are you taking the time? And are you putting the emotions, the love, this and that? These children is working with children anywhere in the world is not easy. But I can tell you it is an even bigger task working with children in Haiti. I tell them, now you got to be a sister, you're a mother. You're not just a teacher. You're a mother, you're a father. You almost everything to these children. Freda Jackson says, peace and love, Marie. Thank you so much. Michi T says, Marie, did the people see the news that the prime minister was killed? Because there was a list of high ranking people involved with the drugs, and he was about to give the list to U.S. Authorities. Yes. Well, I'm not sure if everyone else had, but I read an article about it. And the sad part is, him and his family, they have yet to receive justice. Have yet. Wow. Little late, but I'm here on the live. Hello, Mr. Felt. How's it going? So continue to keep Haiti lifted up, you all, because I want to say as I'm on the road, I try to pay attention and pretty much be in tune. I do believe that there is a change that is going to take place in this country, and something is definitely boiling. And I hope that that change is for the better in our country. We're approaching election time, and that is a time where any and everything goes, it seems. Because there's that power struggle, there's that power fight. Everybody's, to me, addicted to power and willing to possibly do anything to get it. And in that, we have a lot of people that will become innocent victims. So continue to lift up Haiti in prayer, you all. As many of us, people like myself, doing what we can to see a change, praying that that change is aligned with what we are fighting for. But I see something is boiling over in our country. Something definitely is boiling over. Mhm. You lit. You've carried five people, five people. Thank you so, so very much for your love and support. Thank you. Thank you. May God bless you. Thank you. Marie Noog. You've carried 50 people, 50 people. Thank you so, so very much for your love and support of life in Haiti. Thank you all so much. Mr. Phelps. You've carried 20 people, 20 people. Thank you so, so very much for your love and support of life in Haiti. Thank you for y'all's continuous love and support. Y'all been here with me, many of you all since day one. And for some of my new people coming in, I just want to thank you. You all kindly share this live. I have a meeting I have to get to. I'm already late, but I have to go there. It's prayer night, you all. Always got to spend some time with the Lord, and it's how I get rejuvenated for the week. So I thank you all so much for spending this time with me. Continue you all to lift up Haiti in prayer. Continue to share great content about Haiti. Continue to be a voice for Haiti wherever that you can be a voice for our country. Do not let fear stop you from doing that. Do not let fear. As many people, sometimes we say, don't do this, don't do that. You know what? I'm tired of living in fear. And as long as we are bounded by fear, so much will never change. It will remain the same. Bagay yo pa chanm chanje depi tout jounen nou a viv kote nou pe, pa fe sa, pa di sa, pa de. Eme seye, ki tout sa pou nou pran kom pep, anvan pou nou men pou nou deside, pou nou kampe sou de pied nou. Epi pou nou men nou di gen de bagay nou pa pran. E pou komanseman, map di nou, map kite, m konen m gen an pilan isi. Se visye pa nou ki mette nou nan sityasyon nou ye. Si yon pe moun ka sispan, visye a pran l'ajan ke yo konen ki pa bon l'ajan, and I'm speaking on higher ups, all right? I'm speaking on people that represent our country. They have to stop being greedy, stop taking funds from other maybe countries and stuff that don't mean us, the people, the everyday people of Haiti, any good. You're destroying us. And the people of Haiti, let's learn to support each other more. Let's learn to be more loving towards each other. Let's learn to do the work in which we've been assigned to do. That's something that we must do and exemplify it. Let's not just talk about it. Let's be a mirror of it. So happy holidays, everyone. I hope everyone is having a blessed holiday, staying warm. I know up north it's probably very, very cold. So I pray that you all have a blessed, blessed Christmas. Enjoy yourself, enjoy the family. Don't take each other for granted and definitely, definitely make memories. Maggie Roberts, you carried 5 people, 5 people. Thank you so, so very much, my sister. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you all so much. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. Don't take people for granted. And for the many of you all who have extended friends, family, reach out, check on people, you all. Check on each other because the holidays are pretty hard times. I know Thanksgiving was a very, very depressing moment for myself. I don't know what happened, but I fell into a pretty depressing stage. But thank God, I do a lot of self-talk. All right. To me, the holidays, how do I say that? I grew up with parents that don't even celebrate Christmas. It was something to do, I think, for them, for us kids. but it wasn't something that they celebrate big, you know. But America make it a big thing. But check on each other, you all, because some people could very well be going through the opposite of festivity. So reach out. Thank you all so very much. I love you all. Thank you all so very much. Until next time, kindly like, share, and definitely subscribe to this channel if you've yet to do so. Happy holidays, everyone. You all have a blessed night.